breakout. Welcome in. You looked great last game. They're saying good example for everyone on defense. You got another big game in you this week. Two pass deflections and one interception. Alright, let's do it then. Round 3 to 4, what the hell? Why do they always have me reaching and making these weird ass picks? Oh, I have 2 first round picks. I'm trading. Yeah, he didn't want to accept that. I think I'm good there. Went to join a sick, but on. Ooh. Oof.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and all eyes are on Drake May. He comes in fourth in the league in passing this year. It's the Patriots and the Bengals on Monday night.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium.
They will, but for the wrong
We are in
team.
store for a great game today, everyone. Kate Scott and Brock Keyword, we're on for the ride in this one. We love these kind of games, Brock, and that's because we got a pair of teams who both gotten off to good starts this season. They find themselves with winning records as we now work our way through the front half of this schedule.
Yeah, you know, we try to be pros, and every game, right, is a big game, but when you have teams that have gotten up to these starts, we know these are both playoff caliber teams. They look that way right now. And this is also a measuring stick game, and a great one where you don't have the consequences of lose and go home. Just a wonderful test for you, for me, for the fans, and most importantly, for those guys on the field.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Has this at the 6. And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. A lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ball game.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air with May. Got a man, Bowers has it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. They run once more with Spears. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Operating from the gun.
Ooh,
Here's May.
that was almost a pick.
Finds him over the middle.
Yeah.
And that will not be enough for a first down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
They get an even 10 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Nice play, Drake
Buying
May.
some time. It's a gain of 4.
Nice.
And that's a New England first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Shotgun handoff now for Spears. And he's able to push this down to the 12. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking
Good
off an
play.
explosive run, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's tackled
Good
for the
coverage,
first
but we
down
beat it.
yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
On play action, here's May.
Ooh, we got lucky.
And that throw just too high for him.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
May now from the gun.
That's a great throw.
Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the one.
Time and again, receivers would tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even two defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Spears.
We're going for this.
Forward, but I don't think he got it. No pickup on the run, and now it's 4th and goal. Here we go.
He got it. Let's go.
He runs it across. Touchdown. The Patriots finish up an excellent opening series. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. His return starts at the 5. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over at LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best and most entertaining quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor that is the envy of so many. Nothing seems to bother them other than some injuries that unfortunately have ended seasons early. When he's on the field, timing, the anticipation, Kate, the precision with which he plays, he has very few peers.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Motioning the tight end now. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10.
Oh,
Throw finds Jamar Chase. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Affiliation again. Gosh darn it.
Finds his man Chase. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Motioning him from the slot right. Burrow setting up the play action.
Cooper with the pick. Okay, so he got the pick. Now he just needs 2 deflections.
Cooper to Gene in to pick it off.
Let's go. Decline. Okay, I just need the 2
So
deflections.
they like
Let's
the
go.
results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Going play action, man.
Damn.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sandbot for me here. Yep.
Trying again, following the set.
Take a shot.
He lobs it up, looking deep.
Let's go. What a catch.
And he does quite a bit of damage.
Let's go.
Take him down.
Monday Night Football,
You know, Kate, we
baby.
often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
May on 1st and 10.
No.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
That was crazy.
DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
God.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw.
Dude, what the hell? I can't even believe that.
On that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. Burrow from the gun.
Pick that. Oh.
And they bring him down before he reaches the 26. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun.
Ooh,
This one
really?
taken in by Chase. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. Working inside the red zone. Completes this one to Chase. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. 2nd down now, 7 to go. To throw again, it's Burrow. Catch is made in close.
Damn.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, Burrow.
Pick that. Oh, shit.
And he will score. It's a Cincinnati
Ah.
touchdown. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. T. Higgins the touchdown. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7.
These freaking scenarios make you play so much worse. I'm just trying to get
on to handle the kickoff.
Cooper this X Factor. So just playing a clean football game.
Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Patriots offense all set to go. And it's going to be interesting to see, Brock, if they're a little rattled, seeing that interception end up costing them the lead. Things all tied up now.
Okay, maybe a little rattled, but these are pros, and part of that is understanding. Those guys on the other side, they're capable of making plays too. The key now is to go atone for it and get that lead back.
Give him 4 yards as we have hit our 2-minute warning. Second and 6 coming up here. Off the play fake, he's going to throw.
Good throw. Good play.
St. Brown there to bring it in. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st down throw for May. He's on the move. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May.
That's pretty nice.
And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. To the air yet again.
There it is.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. To the air on 1st down, May.
Yep.
Near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Spears hits the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots get some late points and the lead. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Bengal offense getting the football late in the first half. And we're down inside a minute to play in the half, but that's enough time to get a drive together. On first down, here's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. From the 36. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. Third down, 1 yard to go. Burrow.
Oh, Roger, let's go. Let's freaking go.
After his second interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2
Bowers.
They're going to be going after number 3.
And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And this is down all the way to the 3. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. From the gun, it's May.
Theo.
Touchdown, New England. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. As this at the 6. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. The Bengals with one final possession now in our opening half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. First down, Burrow to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. Options are open here. It's second and inches. From the 37.
I wish I could have deflected that.
Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
He puts him there under a deep throw.
Oh, no way.
Inside the 20. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge
End of
gain.
half.
All right, Kate. Thanks very much. More from you and the old quarterback momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, where you see the final score there. Brock Purdy leading the way with a couple of touchdown passes in the victory. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were winners in that ball game over the visiting New Orleans Saints. Jackson
Giants
Smith
beat
threw Jigba
Eagles.
a
What the
touchdown
Broncos
catch
do?
in the
Broncos
victory.
beat Jags.
Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map. And
The
check in
center
with
of the
Chiefs
U.S.,
home
the
in
Chiefs.
Kansas City. And they were
The center
winners
of the
in that one
universe.
over the visiting L.A. Chargers. Patrick Mahomes, excellent in the victory, as
Of
his guys
course.
run their mark to 4-2 on the year.
Yeah.
We saw a solid first half out of the man from Tulane, Tajay Spears. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come. These two teams
we
making their
just
final
need
adjustments for the second half.
2
ahead.
deflections.
It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt.
That's all we need.
Thanks so much for the look around the league,
From
Coach.
Cooper.
But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter.
And then he's an X
Turn him up from the
factor.
2.
Ooh, he almost
His
didn't go
return makes it
down.
up to the 25. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And the number of times he's been targeted has led to some serious results. He's currently top 5 in the NFL in receptions.
Golly, what a play! I don't even know how you just picked that.
Wiggins has got it.
What the hell just happened?
After his second interception of the season.
How do you do
And
that?
it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he kicks it off.
We gotta see this
on the very
replay.
first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply,
He just picked
go
it.
get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
The New England offense running out now. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last
Well,
touchdown.
that happened
And
come out
you will
of
take
half,
that
so we
every
did
day of the
that,
week and
but-
twice on Sundays. You don't mind it all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. On play action, here's May.
Ooh, that is not a good throw.
That was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. And now it's 3rd and short. Spears trying this straight ahead. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Wide open. Golly, are y'all gonna cover
He's got a
him?
man left. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
The throw is caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
May now from the gun.
That was dangerous.
Shot to the end zone is incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. Get in the red zone defense.
And he's going to make it in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots push their lead further to start the half. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Let's go.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots stretch their lead to 21. Dicker all lined
This was
up
a
and
battle
ready to
of
put it away.
undefeateds, man. They ain't got it.
Fielded at the 7.
Oh,
Finds some space. He's past the 30.
they ain't got it.
His return gets another
Okay, let me get a
32-yard line
Cooper
before he's taken
DeJean
down.
deflection.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And I don't think we can really call these highlights, partner. Shall we just call them replays as we re-examine his performance so far in this
Get
one?
that out of here. That was a deflection. Let's go. As one.
First, it's second down.
X Factor loading.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. Burrow out of the shotgun.
Get that out of here, Ray Lewis, baby.
Man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. That's taken at the 15. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Patriots sending their offense and Tajay Spears out there. 65 yards on the punt there. And the Pats will take over. May on 1st and 10.
Bigger rivet.
It's caught. This is Tajay Spears.
Oh, great
And he's going
play.
to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs for him at the 38. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
It's too easy.
Throw left side caught by Douglas. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a New England 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
This ball's
good
caught by
tackle.
Bowers. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Cut out left. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just
Wide
threw it
open.
away.
Complete here to Bowers. Given 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Right side and into the hands of
He's
Douglas.
going to work.
And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Now the shotgun give to Spears. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week.
That was a
That's
crazy
the end
pick,
of
and
the
then
third.
we had a crazy
It's
pick.
Patriots
Kind of
football. They
similar.
aren't hurting for points, that's for sure. They start this quarter with a huge lead.
That one.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Here's May.
Oh, he had it.
Gets it towards the end zone, but it's
We're
incomplete.
running this shit.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in
Yeah.
this goal to go.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Patriots keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots continue piling on to this lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And he's been the victim of 3 interceptions already in this game, Brock. Passing lanes kind of reminding me of LA traffic. Pretty hazardous throughout this game.
Yeah, just a mess and nowhere to go. And it's an awful place both on the highway and trust me, when you're in the pocket looking at this defense too, it's miserable. Everything's been contested. Everything's been hard. No gimmies. It's a real testament to the work this secondary has done to prepare for this matchup.
Damn.
Hits him on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Ball on the 45.
Come on, we need
First and
this
10.
deflection.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow.
Damn, I tried it.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. To throw again, it's Burrow.
Come on. Oh my
Going
god.
the out route complete.
I was right
He's able to cross
there.
midfield before going out. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Burrow from the gun. He's going to
Two
push
picks
one
for
deep.
him.
Oh, brother, it's another interception.
Wow.
Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Patriots take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. To the air on 1st down, May. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the
Wow,
secondary did.
that was
And it
too
forces the
open.
throw.
What the
That
hell?
man, Bowers has it.
They
And
completely
they
fell for
finally
that.
bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. He's going deep this time. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. Back to the air. It's May. He's on the move.
Oh, damn it.
And there's a man there. It's
Why'd you do
intercepted.
that?
And he makes the Hets go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. McPherson at the point after. His kick is good for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep.
He touched it early.
Oh, the Bengals got to it and
No.
recovered the football. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. Along the sideline, past midfield. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going play action, May.
Oh, he's uncovered.
Quick.
Damn.
That'll be complete to
I did
forward.
not see it
And he goes
at
out a
all.
little short of the 40.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, it's May. This finds Bellinger. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Short yardage situation here. It's
And then
3rd and
we're
2.
gonna do this, and this, and then do this. Ooh la la.
May now.
That opened up nice.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
He's got it. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stuffed at the 2. They're running things at double time. On 2nd and less than a yard. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots put up even more points in a win. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots grow their lead yet again. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8.
Oh shit.
Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. It's a new set of downs for them at the 32. On first down.
Come on.
Looking right, and he finds
I
it.
just need this deflection,
Now
bro.
29 yards on that play, Parker, as they get the chains reset. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now Burrow.
What the
Takes
heck?
out a one-stop. And they get this down to the 28. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals trying to do some window dressing. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Into traffic, complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 23, Higgins makes the catch. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. From the red zone now. On target to his man Higgins. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Still sticking with the passing game. He's
Damn
got
it.
Touchdown, Cincinnati! Now this one has been a long game, no doubt. But hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now a give to Spears, coming left. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So the Patriots come in and take a win on the road. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Patriots emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.
Reaching knees, type of heights, and come with a third eye. I'm better at betting on me, the numbers don't lie. That's how we roll it. You know.
Ooh. Let's go.
Jumping that, summon that, jumping that, jumping that five, jumping that five, jumping out with, jumping that, jumping that, jumping that, chopper doing circles. It's a bird, take him to the party. He's a nerd. Pop out, I ain't seen hit corners in the birds. Pop out, done politicking with the competition. What's the word? Put that on my mama. 8 in the process. Trying to tippy-toe through the progress. Tongue-tied when the truth is an object. What's the pros and the cons of this next check? Wasn't nobody round, I was independent. In a 97 bomb with the windows tinted. Had a bomb, got in the party. Who the like this in a party? Them up, them up, them up, them up. I was seeing double in the projects, mad at myself when I put it to the side. Mama had to cater for the coupe that we rode after school on the way to pot pies. And wanna play both sides, it's a red dot, don't get on the wrong red eye. It's a headshot, then we can't woo them guys. Round them, 2 of them guys. I'm Paris, I'm France. I thought that I told you I need the advance. Put down your IG and look through my lens. A million to grandma, who did I offend? Me girl of your dreams, to me is a fan. I netted 10 million and did a little dance. I'm in world, I my pants. My Uncle G told me that I had a chance. So then I popped out and did it again, and did it again, and did it again. I cannot respect them, where did he begin? Advice from the council, let nobody in. Been swearing through rumors, avoiding the trends. And ducking the loony that come with the shows. I'm grateful to Mammon, he opened up doors. They bung on their tour bus to come and compose. I reach to the stars on my tippy toes. This greatest success where most fold. I tell you my past, that don't get old. But how could you ask? Like I don't be writing my rap. The critics got everyone tapped. You gotta relax. The city where nobody sleeps. Just tap in and ask where I'm at.
On your top 5 tonight. On your what's the name tonight. On your show's name tonight. I am the Omega. PG Lane Rolling Gang SIE. Don't you address me unless you were 4 letters. I thought you know better. I've been ducking the pandemic. I've been social gimmicks. I've been ducking the overnight activist. Yeah, I'm not a trending topic. I'm a polo. Y'all playing with me, man. I am the Omega.